Hey everyone,
I'm Mo.
and I'm Katy, and this is
The Mo and Katy Show. We are two friends from two different worlds
coming together in harmony for one podcast celebrating gratitude, humor, and positivity.
We are random, ridiculous, and have been taking humor seriously since 2018.
Each week we'll share two positive news stories from around the world, a quirky fact, the day's weird holiday, a shared experience, and maybe even play a game.
All while punning the crap out of each other.
Mo, you can't say that.
Fine.
It's
The Mo and Katy Show.
Gratitude,
Humor.
positivity. Hey everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy, and this is
The Mo and Katy Show.
If you were looking for some gratitude, humor, and positivity,
Right place.
you have come to the right place.
At the right time.
At the right time, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
That's why I said it. You're welcome.
Mo has a condo in my head. She reads my thoughts all the time. Says things before I do. But welcome to the Mo and Katy Show. We are glad you tuned in today. You know what? I mean, people are probably doing fall activities at this point while they're listening.
Yeah.
So maybe driving and looking at the leaves.
Yeah.
Which are always
You can say
so
foliage.
pretty. Foliage.
Foliage.
Such a pretty word. Pretty like the foliage that it is.
Yeah. This, leave it alone.
That's
Nice.
yeah. That one fell. No, never mind. Fell into a pile. I don't know.
Yeah, well, rake it up. Let's move on.
Well, whatever fall activity or activity you're doing, if you're going to work, if you're going on a beautiful walk today, we are so glad that you decided to put us in your ears and let us join you. We're right in their ears.
It's kind of waxy in here. I'll take that out. The wax, not the comment. No, the comment, not the wax.
All right, well, let's move on.
Please.
We can both agree that there are a lot of things going on in the world, but we're going to talk about some really cool, positive things that are going on in the world. So, Mo, tell them, please, what's going on in the world?
I will.
Okay.
I think this is fitting, and I was so excited to tell you especially about this, because where are we sitting right now in our sound booth? Where is our sound booth today?
Our sound booth is in Virginia.
Yeah?
We are literally sitting under a blanket. It's more of a quilt, really.
Yes.
And, I mean, really, if you want me to describe it in great detail, you are propping a chair up with your foot that's keeping the blanket from resting on our heads. It's really quite a setup.
Yes. And, you know...
And there are no bulldogs in here today.
Right, but there was also no instructions for how we put this together.
That's true.
IKEA has fixed that.
Really?
They have released a set of instructions for do-it-yourself at-home pillow forts and
oh my gosh.
mattress castles, and they have even released the recipe for their famous Swedish meatballs.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
So I just thought that was cool because I am a big fan of the IKEA.
Oh, yes.
And I'm obviously a big fan of the pillow fort that we're in right now. So, yeah. So IKEA has released a whole set of instructions for pillow forts and castles.
That is so cool. Well, I love that. I love how they're adapting, knowing that people are at home. Kids are home more.
Yep.
Well, heck with the kids. I want to build a pillow and blanket fort, which is essentially what we're sitting in right now. But that is so cool how they're adapting and making it fun and just keeping it light.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah.
I absolutely love
check out
that.
the show notes. We'll have the instructions, and there's a lot of umlauts and verdals and
meatballs
and farfignuggins.
That's important.
Yeah, bless you. So yeah. Anyway,
you know what? I went to IKEA in where I live in the Baltimore area the other day, and the restaurant was closed. And I was very sad because I had my heart set on meatballs. So now I can
make your own.
I can make my own IKEA meatballs. That is so cool.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh, dude, I am, as soon as I get home, I'm grabbing every pillow and blanket I can find and building a castle. Well, I want to tell you about a really remarkable young lady.
Is it me?
Well,
you said young. Sorry.
Another remarkable young lady. Her name is Paris Williams, and Paris is 6 years old. Oh. And Mo, I'm going to show you a picture of Paris, and you're going to ooh and ah because she's super cute.
Ooh. Oh, she is cute.
Isn't she adorable? And there will be a picture of her on our Facebook page if you want to check out Miss Paris. She's in first grade, and she has decided that she wants to help those that are less fortunate than she is. She has launched, at 6 years old, get this, she has launched her own nonprofit called Paris Cares, and she is feeding homeless people in her area.
Wow.
And she told her mom, I want to give back to the homeless. I want to I want to be able to help. So she has started assembling and delivering 500 care packages containing food and other essentials, and she lives in St. Louis, so she goes in downtown St. Louis.
Wow.
Hands them out to the homeless, and they've also been providing meals for essential workers that are in St. Louis.
That is amazing.
Isn't that really cool?
Well done, Paris.
How she sees a need. And I mean, most 6-year-old first graders are thinking about, I don't know, like toys and candy. I mean, that's what I think about a lot of the time.
Well, we're far from 6 years old, and we're thinking about pillow forts. So, well done.
I know, it's really impressive. And I just love how anybody can make a difference. It doesn't matter, how old you are, how young you are. It just doesn't matter where you live. You can make a difference.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Super cute. And she's adorable.
Yeah, well, there's so few of us left.
So cute. All right. Well, Mo, I know that you would be disappointed if I didn't have a quirky fact for you today. Mo loves my quirky facts.
I miss the video. When we used to do the video, we used to
because we could see you roll your eyes at me?
That's exactly why.
So just imagine, dear listeners.
We'll put that in the show notes. My eye roll.
Well, and actually, I thought of you with this quirky fact because you live near DC. You're a DC tour guide, so you know a lot of random facts about presidents and all things having to do with U.S. history.
You're scaring me. Get to it.
So, John Quincy Adams.
Yep.
Who, side note, I am distantly related to John Quincy Adams.
Really?
Yes. On my husband's side, his dad traced back the genealogy, and we were related to actually Abigail Adams, but we're related to John Quincy Adams. So, fun fact. He had an interesting pet. Do you happen to know what John Quincy Adams had as a pet?
Did he have the alligator?
Yes, he did. He had a pet alligator, and he kept it in the bathtub
At the White
House. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something you already knew my quirky fact today.
But I didn't know that was your quirky fact. So that is surprising. I'm sorry
that it was my quirky fact.
Tell me again. I'll act. I'm sorry. I feel like I
think it's kind of cool that you knew the quirky fact
okay,
today.
Well, tell me. Okay, tell me again, and I'll.
It validates the quirk.
Mom validates the quirk.
Mom's an alligator. Okay. So, do you know that the alligator was a gift from a French general?
Who? Lafayette? No,
I don't know. I don't have that information. It just says a French general.
Have we talked about your thorough reporting?
My lack of thorough reporting.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. So that's the quirky fact. John Quincy Adams had a pet alligator that he kept in the bathtub at the White House.
So hang on a second. I just went to a wedding, recently,
okay.
and you give gifts.
Sure.
Or you go to someone's house, or like. You gave me a succulent plant.
Yes, I did.
It was so cute because it said quarantine sucks.
Thank you for something very nice that you did for me.
Yeah, but I don't think ever in my head I would think I'm a foreign dignitary. I'm going to another country. The leader of the country is hosting me, and that's kind. I should give him a gift. I'll give him an alligator.
Haven't you ever walked into someone's house and be like, you know what's missing in this household? A pet alligator in the bathtub.
I mean,
different times.
Yeah, I don't even know what Miss Etiquette would say about that.
I'm not really sure why that was the chosen
You know
gift.
what he should have done? Adam should have sent him back a purse or a wallet made out of alligator skin. Hey, Pierre, thanks for the material. Here's your purse and shoes and a belt and a kiki beret because you're French.
Ooh la la. Oh.
Oui, oui.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so
you really chomped right onto that.
Well, I was going to make a run crooked joke, but then I forget, is it the alligator or the crocodile you're supposed to run crooked from?
I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not sure. They have scales. Yeah.
Oh, I was focused on the 1 to 10. Your puns are way too smart for me. Gosh. I got nothing.
Well, I really need to know what today is, Mo. I can't go any longer without knowing.
Is that the tail end of your puns? Phew, I got one in. All right. Well, it's curious because today is Curious Events Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
like having an alligator in your bathtub.
Well, it says to spend some time being inquisitive about the world around you. And I think we've been inquisitive about the world around John Adams.
I think we have.
And what kind of friends he has.
And the world around giving food to homeless people in St. Louis and
Yes.
building pillow forts.
Yes. So they talk about life as is full of curious events, and like, where do the socks go in your laundry?
That is a good question.
Why do people open their mouths when applying mascara?
That is also a good question.
I know.
It's
so
true,
they
too.
this is the day to celebrate a curious. I always say I want people to be curiously. What do I say? Intellectually curious.
Intellectually curious. And I love one thing that you refer to yourself as is a lifelong learner. And I love that because there truly is something that you can learn new every day.
Yeah.
So it's good to be curious. But what about like Curious George? He got himself in trouble all the time.
Well, I mean, I think there's a limit. I mean, everything in moderation. So don't be too curious.
Do you remember we talked about Curious George on a previous episode? The
Whether he had a
question was-
tail.
Yes. The
Yeah.
question was if he had a tail or not.
Yeah.
Do you remember the answer?
No.
Well, the answer is no. He didn't have
I
a tail.
just said no. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, it is also Moldy Cheese Day.
See,
But no. Hang on. What dressing do you like on your salad?
You know what dressing I like on my salad.
Why am I
like
asking you? Well, then tell me.
blue cheese dressing,
Right.
which is essentially mold.
It's not essentially mold. It is mold.
I also like mushrooms a lot.
You're a fun guy. Okay.
I'm a fungal. Fungal.
Okay, you know what? That's what day it is today.
That would be a good pizza, would be blue cheese and mushrooms. Are there any other types of cheeses that are intentionally moldy? That sounds like a good name for a band.
intentionally moldy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Intentionally moldy. I was going to say fungal mold. That's just fun to say.
That is.
Fungal mold.
It's kind of redundant, and it also repeats itself.
All right.
Are there any other intentionally moldy cheeses, though? Or is blue cheese kind of...
Well, I brought it up because you love the blue cheese.
I
which
do
means
love
you
the
love
blue cheese.
mold. So
I do.
You are what
I
you
mean,
eat.
Katy Stevens, lover of mold.
Mold lover. All right.
All right. Well, let's go on to talk about something that is shared as an experience. So this
Okay.
would be our shared experience.
I see how you got that.
Today, I thought it would be fun to talk, and this may kind of ride the line of how positive we're being, but I thought it would be fun to talk about pet peeves. Ooh. Yeah, everybody's got pet peeves. Curious to, first of all, hear what our listeners have as pet peeves.
Yeah. Tell us what your pet peeve is or your pet peeves are.
I think pretty much everybody has
I think that's safe.
a few.
But can I,
Please.
peeves.
Yes, peeves.
Peeves, go ahead. Part of my issue with pet peeves, and this is a very sensitive.
Wait, are you about to tell me you have a pet peeve about pet peeves?
Yeah. Mold lover. So listen, I don't like telling people some of my pet peeves because I'm fearful that the pet peeve will be used against me.
I see. I see.
So that's it. Go ahead.
All right. So
over to you.
you can choose carefully, or you don't have to disclose them at all.
None at all. I will say one, and everybody knows it. Well, not everybody knows this, but I suffer from, I think it's called misophonia. It's
Yes.
the sound of chewing. I cannot stand, and I have to qualify, I cannot stand the sound of humans chewing.
Yes. It doesn't bother you when animals are chewing.
Nope.
Though.
I'll listen to a horse chomping a carrot all day. I mean, not the same carrot, because that's...
That should go on your business cards. Mo Barrett, I'll listen to a horse chew on a carrot all day.
But I love listening to my dogs chomp on their little food and stuff like that with their mouth open and stuff. But I can't even stand the sound of my own chewing.
That's a common thing, I think.
No one can stand the sound of my chewing.
No. Misophonia?
I think it's misophonia.
Misophonia. We definitely collectively as a family suffer from that as well. And it's funny. It's funny when you raise kids, certain like weird standards rise to the top.
Yeah.
And one of them is we have trained our kids to eat with their mouths closed.
Well, I think everybody should eat with their
Well,
mouth
they
closed.
should, but not everybody does. And it's funny because they'll have, like we've had friends come along camping or friends come along spend the night and we'll all be eating dinner and like we're all just very conditioned to keep our mouths closed and their friend will be sitting at the table just chomping away and we're all like kind of giving them side eyes. So yeah, that's real. But it's like an actual diagnosed
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'm self-diagnosed. I haven't spent the money to get,
To get the test.
Yeah. But,
What's the test? Is it one box you check? Does it drive you crazy to hear people eat? Yes.
You sit in a room and somebody chews, and like if you don't punch them in the throat, like, no, you're good. Anyway.
She's cured. My pet peeve, and this is kind of a general one. I have like some pet peeves I feel about other people, and then some things that I feel about like just preferences for myself. Anyway, my pet peeve, one of my general pet peeves, is people who are just inconsiderate. And that could
You mean like
mean,
when they cut you up? Oh.
No, more honestly.
Yeah, like this.
Oh my gosh. All right,
I don't.
You're not. One more. One more. I know you've got one more.
Oh,
all right. So it
I
has
just when you're cutting. Okay.
it has more to do with like I notice a lot when I'm driving. Like people who will park in a way that no one can get around them or move, and they don't care. They're just not paying attention to the needs of other people.
Yeah.
It's all about like what's convenient for them, and they don't think it through at all. Like, parking loops, picking. I remember like I'd pick up my kids from basketball practice, and like somebody would just be sitting in the loop where nobody else could move. And I'm like, don't you realize you're not the only person in this loop? So just people that don't think of others in general. So I also have I have a weird personal pet peeve.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I do not like having my shoes tied too tight. Actually, I don't like them tight at all. I like them tied.
Have you talked to your butler to make sure he doesn't do it?
Jeeves.
Yeah.
Watch the tension on those Converse. But I don't like that feeling of tight shoelaces on the top of my foot. It's so weird. That's a weird one.
Can you hear my stomach?
Yes, I can.
I just don't know if that's
My biggest pet peeve is hearing people Just kidding. We'll get your own microphone for your stomach. Just put it right in front of your stomach.
I feel like it's already picking up.
Okay. Yeah, so I just don't like that feeling of it almost, how like your hands are full and you'll say, hey, could you reach down and tie my shoe? I almost never will ask other people to tie my shoes because I know they'll tie them tighter than I like. It's the weirdest thing. It's so weird.
What's that thing about a gift horse and looking them in the mouth?
Walk around with my
Like,
shoes
hey, do you
untied.
mind bending over and tie my shoe? Not so tight.
Sorry. It's the truth. Do you have any other weird, like, personal pet peeves or?
I don't like the feel of newspaper.
I knew that one.
Yeah, I do. But you know what's so
What
weird?
did the newspaper do to you, Mo?
I don't know. I just couldn't read it. When I moved to Germany, their newspapers I could touch.
Huh.
It was the weirdest thing. And like I can touch German newspapers, but if I pick up a newspaper now, I use my knuckles
Instead of your fingertips.
My fingertips, yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
When I think about newsprint, I think about using silly putty to take the print off the
Oh,
newsprint.
yeah.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, not at all.
But we are ridiculous
Well,
around
there you
here.
go. So check.
Stream of consciousness. Any other pet peeves? Things that people do that bother you?
I'm not in the workplace anymore, but I don't understand why people cut their nails. So some of my friends, we used to ride the commuter bus to the Pentagon, and there was a woman who would cut her nails on the bus. Like, I just don't know how that's okay.
So you get a little flying boomerang, like smack you in the
That's so
face.
disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Well, and then like it's on the floor of the bus.
See, that plays into the considerate thing. You don't think about anybody but yourself.
Yeah, and then like I would work in cubicle, the cube farm at the Pentagon, and someone would cut their nails, and I'm like, and it's always boys. Boys are always cutting their nails. And I had one office mate who would floss.
Oh my gosh.
No, not like that. Like he would floss his teeth with dental floss.
I know. Flossing wasn't a thing then.
What? Oh, I didn't mean the dance move. I thought you were talking about the thong. So, anyways,
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, we should have a no thong rule on the show.
Is that like a thing against people with lisps or something?
I want to.
Hey, what's that thong you're thinking?
Sing a thong.
Thing a thong. Make it laugh.
Scream downhill very quickly. You know, it's funny,
All
actually.
life long.
Worry if it's not good
For anyone else to think. Just think. Thing a thong. Ba la 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 la.
There's no S in la la la.
I'm going to put an S in the la.
All right.
I'm
You know what's
sorry.
funny about that is my neighbor The guy lives down the street from me. Sometimes I see him.
Thank you for defining what a neighbor
Or, like,
was.
down. And by neighbor, I mean he stands in his front yard and clips his nails. So I think his wife like makes him go outside.
I'm on the wife's side. That's fine. Go outside. But I mean, doing it at your home is one thing, but in the office,
No.
maybe. But on the public transit,
No, in a bathroom over the trash can.
Yeah,
Right?
Not in a restaurant.
Not in a
on public
restaurant.
transit. Maybe not in the office. You can go to Katie's neighbor's house or the people who live by Katy.
And stand in their front yard.
There. Anyway,
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
you picked this shared experience.
I know.
My goodness.
Pressure.
Under pressure. Pressure. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. Tell us what your pet peeves are.
Yeah, tell us.
I want to know.
We'd like to share in the disgust that you feel.
We would like to leverage the pet peeve against you. That's why I don't share my pet peeves. I
we
know.
won't do
Okay.
that. All right, Mo, it's time to play a game.
Yay!
Are
Just
you
a
ready?
minute. Yeah.
Just a minute, or will you be ready in a minute?
Yeah. Do you have a timer?
60 seconds to spare. I do have a timer. We're going to play a
I
game
don't have
called,
60 seconds. I do have a minute, though.
We are going to play a game called Just a Minute.
All right.
And this is a game you can play with your friends. This would be a good, you could even play this over Zoom if you wanted to, so you could play it with friends that are far away.
Yeah. Or friends that don't live nearby.
Or friends that are redundant. We are going to give each other each a minute, and what we'll do is I'm going to give Mo a topic to speak about, and
I have to go first?
Yes, she has to speak for 1 minute solid. Now, she does not necessarily have to be knowledgeable on this topic. She can make it up, but it needs to be as convincing as possible. And I've seen Mo make up some stuff. I know that she can make up things in a convincing manner.
Can I be able to see the timer, or are you just gonna? Is it a timer?
You can see the timer if you want to.
Okay.
It is a timer. Either way, it's a timer, whether you can see it or not. All right, are you ready for your topic?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, your first topic is giraffes. Go.
Giraffes.
Yes.
So I think the most interesting thing that people don't understand about giraffes, and I don't know if this is actually on topic, but I'm going to talk about the giraffe, but their tongue. Because giraffes have long necks, so I think a lot of people think that the tongue is just in the mouth. The giraffe tongue is actually all the way down its neck.
Is it really?
Yeah, it actually feeds right into the stomach. And so this is the only animal that has that because of the neck, because the neck ligature is so long and lengthy like that. The tongue is actually not even, it's just one continuous thing that goes down there. So when they, they're sticking their tongues out, that's how they burp. So when they stick their tongue out like that, like you ever seen, you go to a zoo and you feed a giraffe?
Yeah.
When their tongue comes out, they're not actually looking for the food, they're burping. Because what they're doing is when the tongue comes out that far forward, it lifts up the diaphragm
10
that's
seconds.
in the stomach. And so what that does is that releases the air and the burp is coming out. And so they're not licking,
hear
they're
it?
actually, no. It's just a silent, it looks like a lick, but it's actually a burp.
All right, that's it. All right, how much of that was real?
I have no freaking clue. I mean, I know that giraffes have tongues and long legs.
You just say it with such authority. It was
I
so
know.
good.
Okay, you know what?
All right,
Set the timer.
it's my turn.
I feel like this isn't as exciting, but
Okay.
your topic is potatoes.
Potatoes. Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about potatoes, I think we've got to go back to the Great Potato Famine back in Ireland, and back then people were hungry and there was just nothing to eat. Walmarts were closed, everything. So they dug in the ground, and sometimes you bite into a rock. Whoops, lost a tooth. Sometimes you bite into a potato. Congratulations. But potatoes are actually they're root vegetables. And they're very starchy. So oftentimes when you do low carb, you can eat every vegetable but potatoes. Can't do that. And then one day, a potato and a piece of candy got married and they had a sweet potato. And that's how those were created. They're particularly good with butter and sour cream. The fun thing about potatoes is that you can do a potato bar and you can have chili and cheese and bacon and all kinds of things. Potato is the state vegetable of of Argentina, which is not a state. And that's all I have to say.
The state, there's the t-shirt. The potato is the state vegetable of Argentina. I'm going to call...
I don't know why that was the first country that popped into my mind. Okay.
Oh, you coming from
Now.
the state capital of the world. I mean, the state
I don't
capital.
know
Queen.
country capitals. So, okay, this is something that I think you actually might know a decent amount about. So you're welcome. I would like for you to speak for 1 minute solid about the Constitution. Ready, go.
The Constitution, like when somebody says, "I have a good Constitution,"
the
and
Constitution,
I'm going to have a bowel movement.
The We the People. Oh my gosh.
So it's interesting, but and we can talk about We the People, but the reason that we call it Constitution when people are talking about bowel movements,
Oh my gosh.
is because the Constitution itself was so long. When people would go to the outhouses, now it's a dual purpose. So just hear me out on this. So because the Constitution was so long, and people go to bowel movements, and you're just like, you want to excuse yourself to use the facilities, and you don't want to make it seem like I'm going, what I'm doing there. Not We the People, but number two. But they would take the Constitution and say, well, I'm just going to go study the Constitution. And that's why they say now when you go to not do the Constitution, you're actually reading the Constitution. Because
The actual Constitution.
Right. Now, dual purpose, when you're done with the Constitution, you can just wad up the paper and reconstitute your Constitution.
That went in a totally different direction.
Would you say it went south?
Very quickly. Kind of went to the crapper, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Are you ready? Timer. Your topic is sock darning.
Sock darning. All right, here we go. All right, well, sock darning actually dates back to Betsy Ross's days. And, everybody knows Betsy Ross sewed the flag. So she's very famous for her sewing skills. And, they used to just call it sock mending. But one time Betsy Ross accidentally pricked her finger with a needle and she was like, darn sock. And they were like, oh, that's great. Let's use that. Let's call it sock darning because Betsy Ross invented it. And Betsy Ross is pretty much like the grand poobah of anything having to do with sewing. She also invented the sock puppet. She partnered with the guy who, John Googly, who invented the googly eye. And they together created the sock puppet. And the first sock puppet's name was Darn. So it's all full circle, really.
Cool.
It's really fantastic. It's just a whole woolly, cottony, wonderful thing.
Whole, H-O-L-E?
Yes, not WHOLE, HOLE. So yeah, so that's really the history of sock darning.
Well put.
Well, thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
I know stuff. Okay. All right. So I have one more topic for you.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like I kind of know what you're going to say, how you're going to respond, but I am seriously curious to know what you know on this topic. And the topic is origami.
Wow.
Go ahead, make the Asian joke.
Racist much?
All right, origami, and go.
Origami. Oh, my people. Oh, goodness. It's surprising. I actually know very little about origami.
Do you?
Yeah, but my mom and I would always make paper cranes. Mm-hmm. And this is...
I've actually seen them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not playing the game right, am I?
No, I want to know. 1 minute, go. You got it.
Son of a... I figured this sucks because this is something I don't know anything about it, but for some reason I can't. I'm such a bad Asian. I'm a Bayesian. Can I just forfeit? Can I just fold?
Forfeit?
Yeah, can I just fold?
You can fold into a swan.
Oh, I sucked at this one.
You only have 5. I thought you were going to knock it out of the park on this one.
Well, you do origami.
You fold paper. That's all I got.
Damn.
Yeah.
I beat that up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You ready for yours?
I am. So this is my last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Go. Carousels.
Carousels. So carousels, I think originated back in the late 1800s. And, carousel is Latin for horse on a stick. And not to be confused with a corn dog. That's a totally different thing. But, I think the most famous carousel is the one in Mary Poppins. Though it is fictional, it is really quite fantastic. But I also like the whole carousel calliope combination. You got the little singing instrument in the middle of the carousel. I actually remember when I was a kid riding the carousel and being fascinated by watching the calliope play. There are what is known as loser horses on the carousel. Those are the ones that do not go up and down. And it's when you get on one of those and you don't know when you're a kid, It's like the worst thing ever.
Ever.
It's just disappointing. There's like hours of counseling needed to fix the loser horse disappointment. It's in the medical journals. The loser horse. There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened.
I kind of like that game, although I had to fold my turn on origami.
Ironically.
Yeah.
That was fun. So play that with your friends.
Yeah, I do like that.
See what a fake expert you can be on several topics.
I wouldn't mind somebody dropping in a video of them talking for 1 minute.
I would love that. We can provide topics.
Yes.
Or
If you were up for the challenge, if you were up for the just a minute challenge,
yes,
let us know.
and let us know if you'd like us to play just a minute again and give us topics
Yeah.
to maybe
do
surprise
the
each
live
other.
show.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we need to do a live show again.
We do.
Okay.
It's fun. Well, Mo, I just want you to know that I am very grateful for you.
I'm
I'm
grateful
just
for you.
grateful for a lot of things, and I am incredibly excited about this gratitude quote that I have for today.
Okay.
The reason is because it is by A. Milne, who wrote Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
And I just think it's really adorable. So the quote is, Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude.
Aww.
Isn't that cute? So one more time by A. Milne. Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude. And I love that. And there are a lot of things for which to be grateful.
For. Like bacon.
That's right.
Too soon.
Ooh, too soon.
Too soon. Sorry,
yeah,
Piglet.
can hear you.
Sorry.
You just made Piglet cry.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, until next time, I will say be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive.
And we cannot wait to see you again.
Bye.
Bye.
The Mo and Katy Show has been recorded in front of a live canine audience.
Our theme song is It Is Fun by HookSounds.com.
The Mo and Katy Show is produced by Mo and Katy.
Our sound engineer is Mo and Katy.
Our producer is Mo and Katy.
Hair, makeup, lighting, and catering by, you guessed it, Mo and Katy.
For comments, suggestions, and smart remarks, visit the Mo and Katy Show Facebook page or email us at moandkatyshow@gmail.com.